The internationally recognized borders of Ukraine have been and will remain unchangeable, regardless of any statements and actions by the Russian Federation. In accordance with Article 51 of the Charter, Ukraine has the inherent right to individual and collective self-defense. We are committed to a peaceful and diplomatic path, and we will stay firmly on it. We are on our land. We are not afraid of anything or anyone. We owe nothing to anyone, and we will not give away anything to anyone. There should be no doubts whatsoever, because it is not February 2014. It is February 2022. Another country, another army, one goal is peace. Peace in Ukraine, peace in Europe, global peace. Today, the Kremlin copy-pasted word by word the decree on Georgia of 2008. Word by word, copy-pasted, copy-pasted. No creativity whatsoever. The copying machine in Kremlin works very well.
Уважаемые коллеги, хотел бы призвать наших западных коллег одуматься, отбросить эмоции и не делать ситуацию хуже. Никто, кроме вас, не сможет сдержать милитаристские планы Киева и заставить его прекратить обстрелы и провокации против Луганской и Донецкой народных республик, которые в новых условиях могут иметь особо опасные последствия. В соответствии с подписанными сегодня соглашениями и на основании обращений республик функции по поддержанию мира на их территории будут осуществлять вооруженные силы Российской Федерации. Мы по-прежнему открыты для дипломатии, для дипломатического решения, однако допускать новую кровавую бойню на Донбассе больше не намерены.
The consequences of Russia's actions will be dire across Ukraine, across Europe, and across the globe. In our past two meetings on Ukraine, I've mentioned nearly 3 million Ukrainians will need food, shelter, and life-saving assistance right now. The UN estimates the humanitarian toll will expand significantly should Russia further invade. He has since announced that he will place Russian troops in these regions. He calls them peacekeepers. This is nonsense. We know what they really are. Colleagues, President Putin is testing our international system. He is testing our resolve and seeing just how far he can push us all. He wants to demonstrate that through force, he can make a farce of the UN. We must act together in response to this crisis. This move by President Putin is clearly the basis for Russia's attempt to create a pretext for a further invasion of Ukraine. The consequences of this action will be felt far beyond Ukraine's borders.
It's with great concern and sadness that I brief the Council this evening on the unfolding dangerous situation in and around Ukraine. In his statement today, the Secretary General was clear. The Secretary General considers the decision of the Russian Federation to recognize the independence of certain areas of the Donetsk and Luhansk regions to be a violation of the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine and inconsistent with the principles of the Charter of the United Nations. We very much regret this decision, which risks having regional and global repercussions. We also regret the order to deploy Russian troops into eastern Ukraine, reportedly on a peacekeeping mission. These developments follow the decision to order a mass evacuation of civilian residents of Donetsk and Luhansk into the Russian Federation. We are concerned by the escalating shelling across the contact line.
当前形势下，有关各方都要保持克制，避免任何可能加剧紧张局势的行动。我们欢迎并鼓励一切致力于推动外交解决的努力， 呼吁有关各方继续开展对话协商，在平等和相互尊重的基础上，寻求解决彼此关切的合理方案。
We call for restraint on all sides. The immediate priority is de-escalation of tensions, taking into account the legitimate security interests of all countries and aimed towards securing long-term peace and stability in the region and beyond. We are convinced that this issue can only be resolved through diplomatic dialogue. We need parties to exert greater efforts to bridge divergent interests. We cannot afford to have a military escalation.